I'm there.
So what I'll do is we'll put it out on YouTube, and the entire transcript is available on YouTube. So you can actually, you've got the entire text of whatever we discuss is available there. I'll tell you
Okay.
how. I'll tell you how to take it out. I mean,
Oh, okay. All right.
so, so no, at least don't even think that it's live, okay? That just happened. We have the same conversation. Nothing changes. So what I really wanted everyone to tell me was that what they are looking for from a circle like this, and Malgozata is going to be the best one to tell us. Malgozata, how should this develop? What should we do?
Oh, I have so many ideas, and and it's like I think the best thing are just happening. It's I understood that the mind and then gives us ideas. It's like on the mind path, and instead we need more heart path. So I really like. To be honest, first I couldn't understand what impact could have a conversation, no structured, no like a main purpose. As you see, like we are really to connect to our minds, that we just want to have a result, purpose, and so on and so on, and maybe we need to calm down, to connect, to exchange, and to dialogue. So I really like, it's different. It's strange to me because I have everything like structured, and maybe this is like a part of the time that I am just like my soul is going through my mouth, and I am happy about that. I don't know if I would like to have the structure. Really, it's about that. Okay, that I think that your ideas could be territory and maybe some subject and so on, but I think that we have so many like WhatsApp group, messengers group, different teams, different subject, different networks, that it really, I can't find like really 15 minutes, and I'm switching between project to project to project to project to work to job to something, and this is something that we can like exchange without any purpose. But there is a purpose that me, for example, as mediator, this is a great time for me to understand different points of view, even different ideas of our profession, different different impacts that we're having on. Because, for example, in Poland, mediation is really the beginning, and having people from other countries, we can exchange about the knowledge, and it's happening. It's like, I don't know if I would like to have another like structure project.
Good. Okay. So sometimes structure is not good. Yes, that is also true. But I felt that mine is so unstructured, maybe some structure might be good. It's okay. Put it out there. But what we really have to do is whenever someone comes in, we have to say hi to them. So Isaac is here. I don't know whether Isaac is there or the entire Africa Center for Collaborative Dispute Resolution is here. Who is there? Yes, Isaac?
I think, yeah. Hello, everyone. I can see some old faces that I know. Madam Lisa and Tina. I've seen those faces before.
Please clarify. Old faces in terms of people you have known for some time. Don't say old to anyone. They won't like it.
I'm not saying old in terms of their age. I'm saying faces that I've seen before.
That's why you have to clarify that. Some people might not like it.
I don't mean that. I meant those that I've seen before. It's good to connect back again, and thank you for the opportunity. Today, I won't I won't be here for long. I just came to say hello. I have another
Thank you for
meeting
coming.
with
It's
you people.
nice. It's always nice to have you. But what we did was, what happened, Isaac, was that in the afternoon, the earlier session we had, there were people from, of course, Congo and Nigeria and Cameroon and, I mean, okay, basically, I think these places. But we were discussing that we need to also create an Africa mediation circle because I said Ghana, we already done something. Benin is there. So what we are going to do is that maybe work on that also. So an
Okay,
Africa mediation circle. So let's get everyone in. What I'll do is maybe have a separate session and have people from Africa coming in there. And because we have South Africa, we've done Ghana, we got Benin, and I said we'll do Nigeria. There were people from Nigeria there also. So let's get that
okay,
going also. I mean, it's not, I mean,
okay.
what
Then
you are doing. Yeah,
on 20th and 21st, we're going to have an African Mediation Conference, virtual conference,
good.
from 10 a.m. GMT to I think 2 p.m. GMT for the 2 days. So I
Very
think
nice.
that will be a platform. So we want to bring others from the board on the panel to have a discussion across the continent and also experiences from outside our continent so that we can have. So you can pass through and say hi to us. I'll send you the share the link with you.
But yeah, but get people from Africa yeah, because what happens is that what I see is the same faces go everywhere. So you get people from other parts of the world, you'll have the same faces saying the same thing everywhere. I think we need new people coming in. Hussein is there. Hussein wants to say something. Hussein, you wanted to say something? Hussein is he's in Congo and doing
Yeah,
wonderful work there.
just want to say this. Maybe if it would be possible, each time that we have, like for the coming session of the World Mediation, if it could be possible to provide a concept or a topic of which people can discuss in order to develop more ideas. I think that could be also better for in order to bring up the skill of mediation.
Actually, what happened, Hussein, was that I did so many events, okay, back-to-back events for a couple of years. So today on my YouTube channel, you'll already find more than 700 videos there. And you can't even watch those. So I was not creating new videos because I tried to cover various topics of the kind that I felt are important in relation to the mediation that I want to develop also. So have a look at that, what is already available. So there was the the first symposium that I did, mediation in our culture and traditions. There was 97 speakers from 45 countries in that. So have a look at that content and then the various topics that I covered. And the World Mediators Conference had one I think had some 90 something topics on, and the other one had some 80 some topics covered. So what I'll do is I'll open up those playlists. If you go to the website, you can actually get that link to those things. Maybe I should just open it and show you that because this is important because the events part of it, like Alexander was also saying that I'm not seeing you much because that part of it is so much has happened. So what you do is this is year wise. So every year you'll find this on mediatorvikram.com. Every year you'll find this, you'll find the what is happening every date wise here for this year. So all that is here. Then you go down. This you have, of course, Ken Cloak, whatever he participated. I mean, being someone who has so much experience, we have like I think about 30, maybe 29 something sessions that he's done. So that's a lot of content there. Then year wise, you'll find it here. So you'll have date wise again. But there are various shows that I've done. There's Evolution of a Mediator, In Conversation with a Beautiful Mind, Talking Books. Then there are various symposia that have happened. So this is symposium number 7. There's a this. So there is so much content. Do you really want me to put more content out there? Tell me, Hussein. There's so much there. This is just 2023. Then you have 2022. Like I said, this is like World Mediators Conference, 93 sessions, 80 panelists. If you click here, you can see the details of all the topics here. You can say, let me open the YouTube playlist. Okay, just have a look at the playlist and you'll see various topics. So, of course, Ken Close, he was what started on his birthday. So he celebrated his birthday. Then you have culture and the mediator mindset, taking mediation to people, bringing people under the tree, neurodiversity and mediation, mediation a life skill, connecting mediators. I mean, so many topics. Are you going to find time to even watch this? I'm just thinking. So this is by itself about 80, 90 hours. Okay, so if you give 1 hour a day, that's 3 months. That's just one conference. That's just one conference. So it'll take, if you want to cover all this, it'll take you 2, 3 years to, if you give even 2, 3 hours a day, 2 hours a day or something like that. I think maybe what, maybe 900 hours are there. So I just felt that maybe we would, let's not put too much content out there. So this is just one event. I mean, this is just one event. So similarly, you'll find the various symposia into indigenous people and heart, soul, spirituality, which has been something which I really felt that that connection is important. So celebrating Women's Day, that 25 women, 17 countries, a lot, there's so much there. Philosophy and mediation was really important. We did that. So please have a look at this. Based on that, if you think there is any topic that you feel we haven't covered, I mean, in the sense, of course, there will be topics that we haven't covered, but if there is something that you feel we should discuss, we can do that. We can have a separate event for that also, which I am now doing it in relation to the mediation circles. So we'll have a Congo mediation circle conference and we'll have topics in relation to Congo. If there is people, we'll get people from there to talk about it. Same way, Italy, we'll do the same thing with Italy or in Ghana or in the US. So those topics will come and then we'll have the World Mediation Circle Conference where we can have certain topics if you want to, like I've done earlier. So that's how I'm looking at it. I don't know what do you think?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Because there's some people when you invite him, you would ask first of all, what is the subject or the topic of that we have to discuss over the meeting. So that's why I think that it's at least important for people to know the topic or the subject of the meeting. It should be good. Yeah.
No, I think for me now, the mediation circle gatherings, for me, it's more about us bringing out these people who have that mindset to come and tell us their stories. I want those stories to be out there now. We've got topics of on mediation, there is so much available and so much more people are doing. But what about those actual experiences of a college student helping their friends resolve a conflict? It's as simple as that. So one person comes and talks about that experience. I wanted each mediation circle to actually bring that out. That was the one part. The other is actually what on the ground, what happened. There was some local issue that we discussed and we were able to find a solution. So good positive stories to be out there. That's now the whole thing is document good stories, positive stories, and let that go out in newsletters, maybe local, national, global. That's the way I'm looking at it. Does that sound all right to you?
Yeah.
So now when people ask you, what are we going to do at a Congo mediation circle gathering, you'll have to tell them that please go into your school, your colleges, your communities and ask them, are there people who are helping other people resolve conflicts? They will give you those names, bring them into the next Congo mediation circle, which we have on what, first Saturday. Bring them in there and we'll get those stories out. We'll record them. We'll record that little story and like you are good at documenting it, then we can actually document that. That on so in so and so village, so and so conflict was there, and this person was in some way appointed as a mediator, and this is what happened in that mediation, and this is what the result was. Successful, not successful, whatever, but what were the solutions which came out? Because those things, when we document it from around the world, you'll realize that kind of similar situations happen. And people will be able to learn from that for each other. That's the way I would want it to happen. But Carmen came in and said, hi, Carmen, you came in. I'm sorry. Yes.
Hi, everyone. And it's a pleasure to be here again with you, Vikram, dear Vikram, and to meet Margherita from Polonia, Małgorzata,
No, we'll call her
right?
Margarita only.
Hi.
Hi, it's an honor to be here with any some mediators brilliance,
But I tell you
and
what we have
I'm
to
walking.
no, what we have to do, the people have to know where you are. That's the important part. So let's put out the map and tell people where you are. You don't have to name it. So this is where she is. Now, where is this place? Let's zoom out and see where this place is. Okay, this is where it is.
I'm from Rio de Janeiro,
Yeah.
but I'm living in Carazinho, Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil.
That's where she is. So this looks nice. Now, at least you get to know exactly where the person is. This is where Carosino is. This is Carosino here. So we had launched a Carosino mediation circle, and hopefully some good things will happen there. Carmen is really active in Brazil in terms of getting people together. She's very good at that. Yes, Carmen, you're very good at getting people together. Now we have to create a larger Carosino mediation circle. That's what we have to do.
Yeah, with the fusion with Passo Fundo,
Yeah.
another city, and we have any circles, some circles, and very important to us to work with the children, with the schools, and now we have a partner with Medianos from Massimiliano.
Yeah. Well, I was just telling someone that what is the connection with Medianos and World Mediation Circle? The whole idea was that Massimiliano goes into schools and colleges and organizations and communities and tells people to play a game, and they enjoy the game and they say, oh, we like to resolve things amicably, and then they should come into the community which I'm creating, which is the World Mediation Circle. That was the idea. But now what is happening is Massimiliano is so busy just playing the game with people, he's not creating the community the way I want it to happen. So Italy mediation circle had to be done. So Max, we have to talk about that. We have to get that community going, because what happens is that Massimiliano goes into a school, they play the game, they enjoy it, and then he leaves. But I feel that he's created an impact there. People have enjoyed playing the game, and they feel that they want to be part of a community of the people who like to resolve things amicably. That's the community he's in a way he's creating, but not putting it together, maybe. So I wanted that second step to happen, that come, because you really have that mindset, come together. The people from around the world who have that mindset, it'll be nice to connect with those people. That's what that connection with Medianos is. We'll take it. It'll happen slowly, Max. It'll all happen. It's just that we are putting the word out. That's what we're doing. But Carmen, why don't you show us Carasino with your camera? Let us see Carasino. Put your yes. Let's see.
Voltar a câmera só. Deixa eu ver aqui se eu consigo. Let's try.
It's nice to see new places. Yes. Yeah, nice. Look, this is the way, at least that's the only way I travel, sitting here. Although,
thank you, Vikram. Thank you for your love, for your invite. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Carmen. But you must also bring.
Emotional.
Yeah. But you also have to bring in your friends. Vinicius, where is Vinicius? He doesn't come in for the.
Vinicius on the university.
Okay.
University, but I'm here to represent, to ser representante of the Brazil here in the global circle.
No, thank you very much for coming. It's always nice.
Thank you.
So now thoughts on how we should. I mean, in the sense, what are people looking at in relation to the World Mediation Circle? One is what Hussein said, that events, topics, which I just said, there's so much of that. Isn't that, or people don't know about it? Is that how it is? Malgorzata, you know about all these events because Alexander was also saying, yes, Alexander, you were saying something?
Yeah, see, I think a lot of us know who are not from the industry, from your fraternity, they are not aware of it. You'll probably go to court and go through a lot of pain, and then probably you realize there is something better option available. So some kind of advocacy is required. For me, like, your talk made me interested in mediation. I had absolutely no idea before. I don't know how somehow what do you call your thing came in my feed, LinkedIn feed. Your message came, and that is how I got connected. But I think advocacy is missing. If you ask my entire supply chain fraternity, very few of us would probably be talking about mediation.
Yeah. Well, what we
And
do?
if you
Yeah.
look at supply chain as a touch point, it has so many flashpoints that can happen right from the time you import from different countries to the time it arrives, and then it moves to the customer. So at every touch point there is a possibility of conflict. So either you give and take and you close it. That is how it's done. Okay. So what are the elements to? So there is. You're absolutely right. Uh, the advocacy part is probably one of my humble part would be there, that this
Yeah. No, I
frankly
tell
to
you.
guide.
Yeah. No, I tell you what
Mm,
happened up till now was my
mm,
idea was that I will get all these people together,
mm,
which I kept saying my 1,000 reach 1,000. I said, I get 1,000 people who want to actively work on the ground, and they bring in 1,000 people with the mediator mindset because with
mm,
mediation circle cannot go forward without mediators. So if
mm,
1,000 get 1,000 means 1,000,000 people out there with the
mm.
mediator mindset. That is when then we reach to the user. That was my way
Okay,
of going about it.
okay, okay.
But what I realized was that, like I said,
Mm,
these everyone is so busy in their putting things together in relation to because they're not just doing mediations, they're doing so much more because they haven't all these years mediation, of course, people have tried to develop it, but you don't have full-time mediators because like you were saying that the user doesn't know about it. No one tried to get the user into the picture. Everyone in that mediation world did the events and did everything. So now the focus is going to be the user. And let's bring the users in and we can, I mean, industry wise, let's do that. We can have a mediation circle for a business community. It could be a chamber of commerce or whatever, so that we at least sensitize them. Because the thing is, for me, the problem that happened was that if I get the user in, but I cannot give them the mediators, the right ones, the ones the way I look at mediation, that whole heart, soul, spirituality and relationship and all that. If I
mm.
can't do that, then if the user doesn't get a good experience, they're not going to talk about mediation well. So that's why I want to be really careful getting to the user. So that for me, even in the industry, say in your industry, I would still want us to reach out to people and say, whom would you trust within the industry? Whom would you trust to help you resolve things? They'll give us those names because normally people in the industry normally know in some way have trust on some people.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
one way of going about it. Because the thing is, I am always there. I mean, but
Mm,
the scale that I want to reach is like we're talking about millions of conflicts. You know,
absolutely.
so that's why the Uber of mediation, of basically of conflict resolution. So we have a name that you have the right person who will take the process in the right way. So it's not a settlement conference. Like you will see me talk about this, that that settlement conference way of what people describe, they call it mediation, but the process is conducted in a very settlement conference way. No one comes back out happy. It's all about maybe under pressure, they've settled, maybe the threat of litigation, cost of litigation. They were settling for me, according to me, for the wrong reasons. So it was larger picture, if they can see the larger picture. Also, they need to understand each other. Sometimes you take a word in a contract and people go through 20 years of litigation only to interpret that word. But instead, if you can sit together and talk about the intention, what was the real intention when we got into this contract? Because the moment lawyers come into the picture, it goes
Yeah.
into a totally different direction. So I want people to have a person they go to before they go to lawyers. And that's a real challenge, because when I look at organizations, large organizations, legal heads have not experienced mediation.
No, no way.
Yeah. So to tell them that this is the first step you should take, they will still go through their lawyers. And
Mm.
the lawyers will never let them settle, first of all, up till they don't have an interest in it. So it's a thing that we need to, I mean, it'll be a slow process, but we'll get the industry in as directly, let them come in directly rather than, of course, look, lawyers have a role to play, but it is not that they control the process. But the problem that has happened in countries is, even in the US, lawyers control the process, because for me, that's a settlement conference approach. So they control that, which I want to totally move away from. And
I'll tell
keep,
you something very interesting.
yeah.
One of my colleague, a legal head, I saw he was preparing a presentation for his annual performance review, and he was showing how many cases were there, how many he resolved, what was the value of resolution, what was the original value, and the percentage of return he was able to get from government, from different agencies. So I was surprised, you know. For me, I said, why as an advocate, why you get into this KPI? He said, no, we have to do it. So invariably, on a yearly basis, he has to show how many cases he has resolved.
But does he also put the cost? Does
Yeah,
he put
yeah,
the
yeah. He puts the cost and he says how much savings he has been able to do. So anything happens, no, yalla, let's go to court.
Because look, I
Uh,
tell you, people have kind of some places calculated it, and it sometimes comes to the litigation cost, sometimes
uh,
comes to 30% of the entire value. People are
I don't know
spending that
about
much
that.
money.
For me, it was news.
Yeah.
So
But they're spending so much money. I mean, just to think that that much money is going out to lawyers, they're just happy getting something out of that litigation. That's it. That's what the entire cost of it, all that. I mean, no one really maybe puts it out seriously, but we need to put that out, that look, this is the kind of cost you're putting out there. And at the end of the day, the management time cost, people don't calculate that. There is so much time that is spent. Every time you go for a court hearing, you have to prepare for it, you have to sit with the counsels. There is a lot of productive time which is really wasted. So all that we need to highlight. So we'll do it industry wise. What we do, Alexander, we'll have separate conversation. Let's get let's see what are the various places in the process where we feel that mediation can fit in. And the idea being that the there is a person, a mediator, which is appointed right in the beginning when you're signing the contract. So as any issue comes up, you immediately have someone to bring in, and someone they trust. Everyone trusts that person. So that way, I think, because that time factor sometimes might be important in the supply chain, that sometimes, because you have products which have an expiry also, maybe if they're lying in the port somewhere, that could, I don't know. I'm just thinking what are the various issues
yeah,
that
yeah,
can
yeah,
come
yeah.
up.
Sure, sure, sure.
So we'll document that. We'll say, okay, these are the various points where we've had issues, and these are the kind of issues we've had. And this is the kind of, I mean, we feel that resolution can happen in an amicable way in these places. And this will, of course, help in terms of time and cost and all that. So let's do it seriously. And then we'll bring in I mean, legal heads will have to be brought in also, because dispute resolution for some reason is controlled by lawyers. But definitely I mean, no, they should be involved if they have the mindset that there are various forms of dispute resolution. The problem with them is the dispute resolution for them means litigation or maybe arbitration. They look at that adversarial process only. So we need people who have that open mind in relation to various forms of dispute resolution. We'll do that. I mean, that's what I say. Now let's hit the user. We've done so much work for I mean, the mediation world. Let's now look at what the user understands from it. But Isaac wants to leave. So, bye, Isaac.
Even I have to leave.
Yes.
Service alternative dispute resolution
But
organization
but
providing services.
Brenda hasn't said anything. Brenda,
Hello.
you haven't said hi to us.
Mediation and dispute
Hello.
resolution system for
Who's saying?
individuals, businesses, and law firms.
Isaac, where is this playing?
Was founded in 2018
There's something playing somewhere.
headquartered in Kumasi.
Something playing in the
So
background.
they big house.
Okay, so I'll just go on.
Yeah, yeah.
Greetings, everyone. I
No,
am
no, Brenda, what we was wondering is that is there something playing in the background at your place?
not on my end. Not
Just
here.
check on your computer. On your computer, is something playing on your computer?
No.
Okay. There was, I think, maybe Isaac's computer, maybe something was playing. Yes, Brenda, how are you?
All right. Greetings. Namaste, USA.
Namaste.
Greetings to everyone wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I am BJ Guyton. I wanted to join because I've gotten several invitations, but the time has come to where I had an opportunity to join. So I wanted to see what this was all about, and I've enjoyed what I've heard so far. So I just wanted to know a little bit more about what your mission, your goals, and your values were. So that's why I joined. But a little bit about me. I am in Texas. I am a workplace redress mediator and an empathy facilitator. Hello there, Tina. How are you? And I conduct divorces, helping couples stay together. As a mediator and a divorce coach, my goal is to help them stay together. But my passion right now is helping those students in school to learn empathy at an early age. All right, that's my one passion. But here in my community, one of the main things that I like to do, is to help the firefighters, first responders, and police officers here in my community, because there's a huge disconnect all over the country, as you guys know. But just to be able to let them hear us and we hear them is one of the things that I'm passionate about in my community here in Garland, Texas. But I'm happy to meet everyone, and I look forward to joining you again and learning more about what your goals are long term.
But Brenda, you gave such a nice warm hello to Tina, but she didn't respond. Tina, you didn't respond to that nice warm hello that Brenda said.
I'm sorry. Hi, Brenda. This is so good to see you. Thank you, Vikram.
So Brenda, have you been able to get a brief idea of what this is all about, or is still a little vague to you?
Well, I'm still listening and I'm engaged. I just like to hear more, so I will definitely try to join again.
Yeah. A little bit what I'll tell you is that what you're seeing is what is happening at this point. So I have to take you back a little bit so that if you go to that website, mediatorvikram.com, you'll find those events that I've done, the shows that I've done. So there's a lot of content there. So please have a look at that. And now what is happening is, based on all those discussions and everything, I created the World Mediation Circle. Idea being that what we need to do is we need to bring in people who when I say grassroots level, it means in schools, colleges, communities, and organizations, bring out those people who have the mediator mindset. So this training, certifications, accreditations, I'm not interested in, because I just feel that mindset is important. And those people with the mindset should be given an opportunity to practice their skill. That's the way they will develop their skill. So we're trying to bring those people out and then give them an opportunity to practice their skill by creating a little circle around their activity. So that's how that is now progressing. But now, based on what I have seen, people are not really going out and making circles, creating circles. Like Tina has not done anything there. Or Mandy also is talking about it, but she hasn't done something. So I realized now those circles I will have to create, and I'll have these events and all happening also at the same time. So that's how things are looking. But have a look at the website. You'll get a brief idea, basic idea there. And you'll get a link to various events, topics that I've discussed, which I felt were important in relation to the mediation world. Like neutrality and mediation was really important, because very casually people say mediator should be neutral. But should the mediator really be neutral? That's a discussion. And have we moved from neutrality, like Ken says, to omnipartiality? We moved there, but the people are still stuck in neutrality. So lots of other topics we've discussed. So please have a look at that.
Okay, I shall. Thank you very much. And that sounds really interesting, because being neutral, can be tricky if you have triggers in between being neutral, if something happens in between. So that's really interesting. Thank you so much. And everybody have a beautiful holiday.
Thank you for coming, Brenda. See you. Bye. So Mandy is now stable. Mandy is now at a particular place and she's sitting. Hi, Mandy.
Hi.
So all those words of
Hi,
wisdom,
everybody.
the words of wisdom you were giving us in the afternoon.
Tina, Massimiliano.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Malgorzata. Who else?
Carmen said hi to you. Carmen said hi.
Laura.
Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi,
Mandy,
everybody.
ciao.
It's been a long time with the rest of. I mean, we should meet more often, Vikram.
Okay,
It is
we'll do it every
so
week.
beautiful and inspiring for all of us to have this connection and this reminder that what we do is not so lonely, because maybe each of us is feeling a little lonely, and the faith and the trust that what we do is something beautiful, and many people all around the world are feeling same things, is so inspiring and encouraging. And so many beautiful ideas we exchange, some beautiful things that happen. I mean, Medianos is a so beautiful way to feel the joy and the game and of life, of beautiful life, of friendship, of having fun while we do something good. So beautiful things. It's so beautiful you have brought us all together. And it is so beautiful that each time we hear something which is, we may have not thought about it, but when we hear it, we say yes, and it's somewhere in us. It touches us, it's moving us, and it gives us a reason, because I believe the will is the reason, and what we feel is good is the reason. And if we are not focusing on the results, which are disappointing many times, so discouraging, and it's not working this way. But if we know that in the now and this time of our life, what we do, people we will connect with, all these things we learn, all these sides of ourselves we explore, and all these things that we feel make us, it's like, a lighthouse. We are sure that there is land, and we are traveling in this Pacific Ocean, as I like to say, but there is also land, and it's very, very nice, very nice.
Now you understand why Mandy, I put it out on YouTube. Now we'll take that little clip of yours and we'll circulate these nice things that you say, your words of wisdom.
It's so nice things we feel, so nice things we experience with this connection, and it is very important to know that the feeling we have at this moment is the feeling of mediation. So these beautiful feelings is the reason that it is beautiful what we do, and that is the good. The good is what is beautiful. Beauty will save the world. And beautiful connections, beautiful discussions, beautiful faces, souls.
And Carmen wanted to say something. Carmen, you wanted to say something? Where is Carmen gone? But one second. You've gone on mute. Yes.
Please, Vikram, can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
May I say something to Mandy?
Yes, please.
My friend Mandy from Greece. Mandy,
please.
We here in Brazil, not yet plant our tree, but we are plant our tree of peace.
Okay.
Very soon.
So
nice. Do you remember?
Of course I remember. I planted tree every month. I started with the Peacemaker's Day, which was Vikram's birthday, and it was the starting point to me. And it is that I was telling to Evnosia, a friend, a mediator friend in Thessaloniki today, and I told her that I do that every month. I plant a tree to remember that it is the roots are going patiently. We will wait. The roots will go deep. The leaves and the branches will grow. It takes time, but it is beautiful. A tree is beautiful, even if it is a tiny, and even if it is not so useful. But you have feelings, and it is very beautiful to wait for the moment you have the shade and this so beautiful umbrella cover. And today I went to a court in Thessaloniki, and there is a place. Vikram, I will send you the picture if you want to share it. There in the building of the court, there is a tree which was so abandoned, so no water, no nothing. Leaves were, I don't know, it was ready to die. And I photographed it. I asked if I can. I offered some water to the tree, and I asked for permission to go and take care of the tree in the court. And the important and beautiful, I will send you with this picture, Vikram, I will send you, will give you, is that there were these birds of peace. How do we call these birds of peace?
Doves?
Yes.
Dove.
Yes. Yes, there were around the tree. Yes, it's very beautiful feeling to plant a tree.
So that's what you're going to do now. We have this whole movement of planting that mediation tree.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We're going to do that. That's what you're going to do. These are the kind of things we're going to do. Now we've had enough topics that we've discussed. Now let's do things on the ground.
Yes, and you know something, to plant a tree and have a very small and tiny, beautiful label about peace or mediation. It is on the ground. You leave a message, and whoever wants to take it will take it. It's very, very beautiful. Yeah. I've done it to one of the trees.
No, what we want to do is that every village, every town, everywhere you have these mediation trees. Whenever you have a conflict, you go there and you have someone who comes and helps you resolve it. And because there's some book that I had given a chapter in. Like the title of the chapter was "Bringing People Under the Tree." Because that's the kind of way I want to promote mediation also. People talk about mediation table and the mediation room and all that. No, I'm saying bring people under the tree. So that's what we're going to do. We'll have a whole bringing people under the tree. Well, let's say a world tour. We'll plant those trees everywhere.
There is a woman in Africa who meets people under the trees and have mediation between people, families, communities, and it is working very beautifully. It was very, very beautiful. It works. It can happen.
Yeah. But what we haven't done is we've got Laura Spanu there. Max, there's the Laura there. You know Laura because she hasn't come in and said hi. She hasn't said hi to us. Is she someone that you know? Anna came in, but Anna said that I speak too fast. So she's not very happy with me. Hannah, I'll speak. What do I do?
I can understand. Thank you. It's better without with the camera off. I can hear better. But I improve my English also in this circle. It's too much for me.
I know Anna is Naples and live in Naples, and I know Laura live Sardinia.
Okay, so she wants to.
They are the Medianos human, and if you want to speak.
I really like what you told Vikram before about the connection, the link, the Medianos and the circle you create, because me too, I can see like the step 2 I mean, it's true that when we play together at Medianos, all the people are funny, okay, but there are some people they have really an attitude, like una inclinazione, attitudine, aiutatemi italiani. And there are the students that they really are une natural attitude de mediazione.
Yep.
And then I am happy to invite these teenagers your circle to improve, to go together, no? With a good state, with a good mindset, peaceful mindset.
That's it. That's exactly what the whole thing is all about. That bring those people who have that mindset, let's bring them together. And when everyone from every corner of the world brings these people together, and you realize that there is this community of people out there, but no one brings them together. Everyone is, again, I say, everyone is out there to divide people. But we are going to bring them together, and it doesn't have to be the entire world. We only need those people who have that mindset coming together. So let's do that. So very good, Anna. So next time, please bring those people, whoever you find. But Max was supposed to do that, but for some reason he's not
New
doing it.
younger Medianos people, I bring in the next circle
Yes,
with you. Thank
that's
you.
what that'll be nice. I think from everywhere. Say one day, Tina. One day, Tina will also do that. One day, we're waiting, Tina. You will also do that one day. But Carmen will also, I think, do that. Malgorzata is driving, so maybe she'll come in later. But I really feel that she's someone who will be able to bring a lot of these young people into the circle, because she herself is a professor. I think that's what I'm thinking. How the circle kind of becomes bigger. Yes, Carmen? The idea is that please next time bring in people whom you meet who have that mindset, bring them in. Yes?
Vikram, and on Saturday, we're talking about medianos here in Brazil from another Brazilians from other countries, and every people to learn about this project, and we are very happy. We're very happy here to this project and this partner with Massimiliano. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to us to bring to Brazil this method.
Raja, what is the problem? The problem is that Massimiliano is not doing the right thing. He's supposed to take Medianos, but then also after that, people should be part of the World Mediation Circle. He's not doing that. Today, he's only Medianos. No, he has to also take World Mediation Circle with him. So that's step 2. So come in when everyone that you meet, you tell them about Medianos, then they play the game and they're very happy. Then you tell them that we have a community of people around the world who has that same mindset. Why don't you join that? That's step number 2, which is not happening. Which I'm going to catch Massimiliano on this. One of these, Max, we'll have a discussion on this. How to. There's so many people whom we can bring in. You had just heard Anna. Anna is saying that yes, she has these people whom she's going to bring in. So let's do that from the Italian perspective. I mean, we have the Italy Mediation Circle, and we were supposed to launch the Italy Youth Mediation Circle with who was that from La Spezia? Paula? Paula. Who was La Spezia?
Paola Mazza, Mediano Schumann, but it's not simple to take person. Laura is in Sardinia because the person no sample to bring into Mediano circle for me.
No, what I wanted was
I
that.
try.
No, no,
I
what I
can
wanted was
try,
that
but
Paolo Mazza's brother, well, no, her son. Yeah, her son was there. I think we have to bring her son in, and he will help us create something there. Similarly, all these young people, Mandy's son, those are the people around us whom we have to bring in. Rosella, anyone? Any
Yes, but
young?
we have given, we have also the responsibility and the chance to bring Medianos to our countries, which we have not done. And this is much more important, I think, than that, because to give the joy through Medianos will bring children close to us. So I believe first we have to bring Medianos to our countries and to our schools, and then we bring the children to the circle.
Yeah,
Because
no, I tell you what, Mandy, what the idea was
this
that
is the
because we
way
have
to
to
bring them.
no, the idea was that look, we have to reach these children in large numbers. So what I said was that we create that document, and in that document, the rules of the game, how to play the game is there, and of course, joining the World Mediation Circle also becomes part of that. We circulate that PDF. It's simple. Just send that PDF out to schools and all, and just let them
Yes.
distribute it. Because the thing
That's
is,
the way. That's
yeah,
the way. Yes, that's the way. Because this so generous. The game is genius, but this generous also offer of Massimiliano to offer it through the PC, the electronical way, free to every child. This is what more should he do?
he's done what he has to
We
do. You
to
have to
help
do
him.
something now. You have to do. You, Mandy.
Yes,
You.
but we have to help him. Don't
Not
ask him.
we.
He does so much.
You. Not we. You. When you do something, it will happen. So just take it that I will do it. I will circulate the document. I will put it in Greek. I will translate it into Greek, and then things happen. Okay. There's a lot of we happening. We, no we, you.
Okay. Okay. I
Ha-
start.
Has it
And
been
you go.
translated in Greek? Have you translated it to Greek or
We
not?
started this thing from
You,
last
not we.
year,
You, no we. You.
but we are with others that we are doing it because I had some friends. We started that, but I had some personal difficulties and couldn't finish this. But I promise.
Yeah. Well, that's the first step. Just
Because it's
translate.
very important. I believe in that, and not only because I have promised that to Massimiliano and you, but because I believe in that. It is very beautiful and important and genius, very beautiful. I want so much to bring it to my to everybody I can.
Let me tell them in the earlier session we had, all I told Mandy was that Nike says, just do it. That's what you have to do. Just do it. Okay.
Yes, and I will have to tell you that Nike is the word, the Greek word.
Greek word, Greek god, everything. Yes, perfect. But we'll talk about that later.
Which comes from the word win, and it is a sculpture.
Let me tell everyone. Okay, Rosella, let me tell you that with Mandy, what happens is that every time she has to give us a lesson in Greek. Anything you will say, she will tell you this comes from Greek. It means this. You ask her her name. Ask her name.
Greek.
She'll say, my name is Adamandia, which means in Greek, diamond. Everything. She thinks that everyone has to be given a lesson in Greek all the time.
It's a story. It's a story. I like stories. Even if behind every word and every name there is a story, it gives inspiration. And that's what we are going to do. And I pass to the next topic. First, Medianos. Second, stories. To bring stories to the world, to listen to stories, to have in a way the experience or share experiences, to make mediation like something tell me your story, and it will be a story
Mandy,
from mediation.
Mandy, we've discussed this almost 1 year back, okay? We've discussed this, but
No,
nothing. Yes.
no, that's
When
not
we
true.
launched the Greece mediation circle, also we talk about it.
Sorry, I bring also Rossella di Costanzo.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Very important.
Thank you, everyone, for everything you said. I felt very oh, my English.
You speak in Italian. You speak in Italian. Open Google Translate and speak in Italian. We're happy listening to you in Italian also.
So no, I want to to have it in English. I'm just in.
It helps to speak like a child, not
Okay.
think about serious and professional
Yeah,
work.
I would like to speak like this,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yes, it's very funny.
I'm speaking like a
Like a
child.
child.
yeah.
Yes.
So in any case, I am thinking to talk about Medianos and the circle with a really good friend that I have in Switzerland, in Swiss. She's a coach, very friendly because she's coaching with horses. It's something really strange. And I think that she will appreciate this community international and will be like us very vicina, come si dice vicina? next to us. She's not a mediator. But this is a problem for Vikram or
not
not?
at all. Not at all.
Not
That's
at
very
all.
good.
Okay.
Very good. We like the people with the mindset, but
Okay.
they don't have to have a stamp. That's very good.
So I've got I have got this idea, and I will talk with her. But now I have to leave, unfortunately. But I would like to know when will be
Okay, yeah. This time I'll tell you what is going to happen in December, because the last Wednesday is Christmas. So we won't have it on the last Wednesday. We'll have it on the second Wednesday, which is, what is the date? I'll tell you the date right now. So Zoom link will remain the same. So use the same Zoom link. It will be on the 11th of December.
Okay.
Yep. So because after that, I'm sure people want to go for the holiday and things like that. So
We remember 11-12. 11-12.
11-12.
11-12. Okay.
11th. Okay, same time. Same time. We have one in the morning also. I mean, your morning. We have one at at 8 a.m. GMT, which will be 9 a.m. Italy time. So we have that also, and we have this also. So please drop in for both, and let's get
You
more
will
people
write
in.
a reminder in the chat of Medianos as well. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Rosella. Pleasure meeting you. And let's.
Was mine pleasure.
Bye.
See you next time.
Ciao. Arrivederci.
Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, alla prossima. Bye. See you.
Ciao.
Vikram.
Yes, Carmen wanted to say something.
I would just a last question.
Yes.
Okay, but how many young people, how many students you looking for to start the process to reach a mindset of a mediator?
Without limits.
Without limits. That's
no, but to start.
As many you get one, I'm happy. You get 5 million, I'm happy. Let's just get whoever we can. You just have to have the mindset, because whoever you get in, we'll get them all ready, and we'll send them out into their schools and colleges, and then more such people will come in, and that's how the multiplier effect will happen.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We can do it.
Good.
Together.
See, Max, we have Anna right there, so enthusiastic. That is what we need. The community coming together. Because because what Max is doing is wonderful. He's spreading the word. But that next step is really important, that after you've done such a good thing, you've gone out and got everyone enthusiastic. Now bring them into a community. And that's when change happens. Yes, Carmen, you were saying something?
Yeah, please. Vikram, the translator, Casio, do you remember? He
Yeah.
send you hugs, warm
Oh, yeah.
hugs.
So say
To
hi to
you.
him and please tell him to he should have become here. It was very nice meeting him.
Yes, thank you. You are our best man because we're dating Casio and me.
It's really nice. Please, you should bring them in. Let's do one gathering of the Casino Mediation Circle. Let's call them all, and we will call Paso Fundo also, Rio Grande do Sul also. Let's do that. Yeah,
Yes.
perfect. So, but Claudia hasn't said anything. Claudia, anything? Some thoughts, some comments?
È stato bellissimo, un piacere conoscervi tutti. Grazie.
Grazie for coming. And we'll
Claudia, da dove sei collegata? Di da dove sei collegata?
Dall'Italia, sono di Bologna e sono collegata da Venezia.
Bologna e Venice.
Sì.
Nada Medianos Human.
Good. Then now she's also going to be the Italy Mediation Circle woman also. Okay. So you want to leave, Claudia? So thank you very much for coming. It's really nice. And any going away thoughts? Any thoughts, Tina? Anything? Going away thoughts, anything? Yes, you'll have to unmute yourself. It helps. You'll have to unmute. Unmute, Tina. Unmute. Yes.
Thank you, Vikram. In terms of moving forward, it would be great to hear stories of the communities that these wonderful circles are growing in, because I'm always curious around what's going on around the world. So it would be good to hear like first person account. As a mediator, there's a reason why we're engaged in a community, because there's need.
Okay, so that's what the newsletters were supposed to be. We're supposed to have a newsletter from each circle. So we'll create that. We'll circulate that. So we'll first structure it. So slowly, right now is just the idea was to first put those seeds out there. But we'll put the stories in. We'll have a nice newsletter, a World Mediation Circle newsletter with things from everywhere. And then we'll have the specific ones for each community also. Because we need to highlight all those people also. We need to have their pictures up there. We need to talk about their experiences and everything. Yes, Mandy, you were saying something? You raised your hand and then you went away. What happened?
I thought I had to suggest to Massimiliano.
In Italian. You have to tell him in Italian. No, not Italian, not silent, but Italian. Not silent.
Italian muted or Italian unmuted?
You're better off Italian muted.
I can speak every language unmuted.
Mute, yes.
I can speak Spanish, anything I can speak. Muted.
Je peux parler le français si tu veux. Si tu connais le français, je peux parler le français avec toi.
I can
Non, je n'ai pas compris.
have a long time. J'ai...
It's okay. Later, maybe, some other time.
Tu preuves à parler le français.
Je voudrais
Oui.
proposer
Oui.
I don't know how to say it.
English, okay, English.
No, but Mandy, before that, we have Eunice who's joined us. The first living room etiquette. We have to say hi to her first. Yes.
Of course.
Eunice, hi.
Hi.
Good evening. How are you?
Hi.
Good, you took out time. I thought you were busy today.
Nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I'm busy. I have to take my children to the dentist after school.
Hmm.
So just on our way back. Yeah.
But we have to change the name here. I'm just going to write Eunice now. Okay. So people know it's Eunice.
Okay. Thank you.
Olope, Oltanji is all gone.
Okay, yeah, Prince Tolu.
That's okay for you with
Tolu
you?
Lokpe.
Yeah. Eunice. But Eunice, have you met everyone here?
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Have you met everyone here? Have
I
you?
think so. I've met Mandy. Yeah, not everyone. I think I met Mandy before. Tina Jones is my friend on LinkedIn.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, but I remember Mandy very well. He
But, but
always meet there.
but where are you right now? Where are you?
In a restaurant. Just want to get something for my children. Yeah, that's where I am.
Which part of the world now? Are you in Nigeria or are
I'm
you
in
in the
Scotland. I'm in
You're in
Scotland.
Scotland. So
UK.
okay, because I have to
Yeah,
write country there. So now I'll have to write maybe UK and Nigeria. Now we are not going to let Nigeria go. Okay, even if you're
that's
in
fine.
UK
Yes,
because we
I'm
need.
sorry, Nigeria.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
congratulations on your new assignment.
Thank you.
What kind of work will you have to do?
Well, it's still kind of resolving conflict. I conciliate. So I'm working as an individual conciliator. So what we do is to help employers resolve conflicts that have the potential of going to the employment tribunal. So
Mhm.
we're trying to decongest the court and resolving conflicts as well.
That's really nice. So I mean, you're enjoying it.
Very well. Very. It's almost the same thing with mediation. It's just the name.
But what is the now? Are we still going to be connected with Nigeria or not?
Of course, I'm always connected to Nigeria. I
Because
even have a trip coming up on Saturday with Shaki. Yeah.
in the earlier session there was, Olusula? Olusula? Olus
Olushola,
Olusula. What? How do you
what's the second name?
pronounce? I don't. I mean, let me just. Olusula. She was there in the earlier session, and we spoke about launching the Nigeria Mediation Circle. So
Okay.
that's Olusula.
Oh, I know her. She's a
Yeah,
very senior.
yeah.
So, yeah,
So
and
we
because
were
of the
talking about.
quarters.
Yeah, so we have to launch the Nigeria Mediation Circle, and you might go to the UK, but you still have to be part of the Nigeria Mediation Circle.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
good, good. So, of course, everyone else here, you can say hi to them. Claudia, Carmen. Oh, you haven't met Carmen also. Massimiliano, have you met Massimiliano?
I think so.
Okay, so Massimiliano, Carmen, Claudia, Tina. You said hi to everyone. Mandy, everyone knows.
Nice to meet everyone. Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Same here. Same
Welcome
here.
to the World Mediation Circle from dear Vikram.
Thank you.
Eunice has participated in a lot of my events. So easiest thing is if you go to YouTube and you just write anyone's name, if you write say Mediator Vikram and Eunice, you'll find those things. Let me see. Actually, I also haven't checked this in a long time. Let's see how it works. Let me see. One sec. Okay, so if I write here Mediator Vikram and I write Eunice, let's see what happens, Eunice. Does your name come up here? See? And that's how it
Whoa.
happens. So he's participated in all these things. So many events, but you participated in all these events, Eunice?
Yes, I've always been part. I became missing in action when I started my master's. Then life happens, development. We just need to keep going and finishing one project, moving to others, and that's why I've been so scarce on in this
So
space. But we've come a long way.
yeah. And so there was Hussein who was saying that we should have events on different topics. I said, there's so much lying there. We've had discussions on so many topics. Please go there and at least watch it because I don't think people know about it. I mean, I think that's what we need to do now. We circulate information about what is already there, and at the same time keep developing the mediation circles rather than spend more time in creating more content and putting it out there, because there's already so much to watch. Let people watch that. So I think what I'm going to do is that maybe I'm not so active on social media as much these days, but I think that's what I'll do. I'll put out posts which each of the events. Okay, so and so event, and this is the playlist. We'll do that. Yeah.
We have to make it less and shorter, Vikram, because it's difficult for somebody to watch all this.
But it's very tough, Mandy. It's very tough because someone will have to, someone will have to watch it and then edit it, which is what I said, the funding part of it. That let's see if I'll put it out there. Massimiliano wants to say bye. Massimiliano, thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
I will Massimiliano because I have an idea for Medianos.
Okay. Write me.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. So I think that's where the funding will be used for. We'll edit the videos. We'll make out smaller clips, short ones. Yes, Carmen, please. There are only a few of us. You can say.
Thank you, Vikram. It's a question for Mandy. Mandy, do you have do you intend to be ambassador from Medianos from there in Greece? Do you understand me?
She understands, but only thing is today she wants to stay silent. Unmute yourself, Mandy. We can't hear you. She's saying she wants to speak in Portuguese. So just imagine that she's speaking in Portuguese right now. Yeah. Yes, Mandy, did you?
Yes, I heard and you for this question because it's very inspiring, but being ambassador is something which is I don't know, sounds official, sounds but of course I think that when you love something such as all this mediation circle and Medianos, of course, that's when you speak with love about something, you are an ambassador.
Let me forget it. I'll tell you what, Carmen, let me tell you what the situation
But I did.
I'll tell you what with Mandy. Let me tell you, Mandy with Mandy, let me tell her. Mandy with the mediation circle, Mandy with the Medianos, she has so many good ideas, so much she wants to do. The problem is she doesn't end up doing it. That's why I said just do it. So today what we did was she got a friend of hers in the last session. Sophie was there, and I said that Sophie will help her actually implement everything that she thinks. If she can implement everything that she thinks, this world will be a much better place. So
but I've told you, Vikram, if I work for you, I can have the time. But if I work somewhere else, it's less the time, many the ideas, less the time. So we are here, we are a team of people, and everybody has his own skills. Other has ideas, other has skills in organizing. Other people have other skills and abilities. That's why we are a community and a team. We are not one-man show.
But Carmen is a one-person show. She does everything. She connects with people. She creates events.
Help.
Yeah. So Carmen, she needs help. She needs a lot of help. If someone can organize things for her, so much can be done. So what we are doing is we are looking for people who can help her organize things, so that she will talk about it. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So that's what we do. Maybe we'll have a session and we'll see how each one can help the other.
To make teams, Vikram, we haven't thought of that, but it's very important to make teams and work together.
Good. So that's the next thing we'll do.
Country circles or topic circles, but we can have circles of bringing some things to the action.
Yes, actually we identified, like I said, look, Carmen is a one-person team. She herself can do everything, but yes, she can. We'll bring her in to help you do certain things. So let's do that. That's a good idea. Let's make these teams
Great.
of different aspects that everyone brings in, everyone's strengths, and let's do that. Good.
And it's a beautiful way of connection and having this deeper than only conversations, and
Absolutely.
it's very beautiful, very important.
Yeah. So working together
This
and
is
actually doing.
trees. We have seeds. For me, for example, not to speak for others, but it is like I have seeds, but I don't have water or something to dig to plant the tree. So we make that's the name, and it is very beautiful to name plant a tree for every action.
Yes, yes, yes. Good. Perfect. We'll plant the trees. We'll plant the trees. That's what we'll do.
Great.
Vikram,
Thank you, Carol.
thank you very much, Mandy. But this was possible because of your generosity and opportunity, Vikram.
Oh, please. I'm so happy that good people connect together and good things will happen. Only thing is now I have to make them happen. I have to push. Now, the Mandy, though, I've been trying for so long. Tina also, all good thoughts she has. One day she will be able to put it in action. And when she puts it in action, amazing things will happen. That's what it is. All good people wanting to do good things is just a thing. What Mandy just said, Tina, make that team kind of thing so that each one can support each other. And there's so much work to be done.
Only Vikram, I'm sorry, but it needs patience. I mean, you want to put the seed and have the tree the next day.
Not 2 years, Mandy. 2 years is not a short time.
Yes, you need 2 years to have. You need
2 years gone. Mandy, 2 years gone.
These balloons. It needs time to grow.
Yeah,
and-
that balloon came in.
What did you do?
That's part of the thing. If you make that kind of expression, it gives.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
It does it with hearts also.
Yeah.
And remember, we did hearts.
Yeah. It does that.
Remember, Carmen?
Yeah.
We had these hearts.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
Something or yes, like that.
Vikram, you had it.
Yes. That. Make the right heart. It has to come from the heart. Making the heart has to come from the heart. It'll all come out.
It has to be the host.
Yes. Come on. Like that. That's magic.
Doesn't work.
Yes, you have to do a proper heart. And
Yes,
like
heart
that.
from Brazil. A little heart from Brazil with very affection and very pleasure. Thank
We
you
may
very
need
much.
a dark background to see our hands.
Yes, maybe. Maybe yes.
We're plant a tree and homenagear from Greece to celebrate Greece.
Yes.
For you, Mandy, too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And all this ambassador thing you said, this planting trees is the best way to express this ambassador thing. But anything else you can think to bring out as an ambassador does, I would love to be team with you all, everybody, to make them action. I would love that. It would be very releasing for me also. To release ideas and feelings and make them action is really important.
So we'll have action-based gatherings now.
Yes, plant a tree. It is called plant a tree.
Plant a tree. We'll do that. That's a good idea.
For a better world.
For a better world, yes. So great. So what we'll do is now next time we are meeting on the second Wednesday of December because of Christmas on the last one. Okay. Please come in. Noted. Same time.
Yes. Same time, 11th. Yes,
Yes.
right?
11th. Yes.
Of
11th.
December. And Casio will
Yes.
will be here
Great.
on December.
Perfect. And everyone else you want to bring in, let's bring everyone in. Let's have our last 2024
And we will
gathering.
plant Christmas trees.
Yes.
We will plant Christmas trees. The next month tree will be Christmas tree.
Yes, Christmas trees. That's great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So everyone has to plant one Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And Anna was also here. Anna, you didn't say hi. You disappeared. You were right there.
Yes, because I can hearing better. Thank you, grazie a tutti. See you soon. Arrivederci, a presto.
Thank you very much. Grazie. Arrivederci. See you.
Grazie.
11th. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you soon. I need to say bye to
you. Thank you very much.
big hugs. Hearts from Brazil.
But in Portuguese, Carmen, in Portuguese. You have to say it in Portuguese.
Grande beijo, grande abraço do Brasil para todos vocês, meus queridos amigos do Círculo Mundial de Mediação.
So nice. It sounds so nice. Thank you very much.
Obrigado. Thank you. See
and
you.
see you. Bye.
Bye, Carmen.
Obrigada. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so let me just put the live stream off. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
And we can still have a conversation a little bit.